Hey Kevin, so I'm just going to show you quickly. I'm behind the scenes here in BadgeOS. I want to demonstrate for you how you can create badges going forward where you're moderating anything that's been posted. So the top level badges here, I know there are two. I couldn't delete this one. The top level badges, when I click on that, gives me all the badges here. I'm just going to show you where you can, by adding a new one here, where you can select what you need to do to make sure that you can moderate before anything goes live and earns points for silliness, right? So the two ways to do it is whatever you've asked them to do in terms of the badge, you can add a new step here. And when I click on that drop down, these are all my opportunities. So for instance, they could just get points for logging in to visit the website. If you wanted them to create a brand new post, they could just go ahead and, so these are automatic triggers in this sense. And when I click on community activity, you'll see that gives me again a whole bunch of opportunities here as well. Writing the activity stream message. So as soon as they're in their profile and they write that, or they send a friendship request, or even accept one, you can make a badge for that. They can also create groups and join groups. These are all automatically triggered as you go forward. If you don't want that automatic triggering, I'm going to delete that. The second way to do it is to skip that part above and just come to completing steps. And so this is the idea that when they're going to submit something to you, there's a submission box in the badge area where they have to go ahead and put something in. And then you get to see in your dashboard when they've submitted something, and it's just waiting and pending for you to be able to review instead of this submission for auto accepted. So those again are the two ways to be able to sort of set up how the point system is going to work. And then the Swift points is right now the stuff that is actually showing up on the leaderboard. So anything that you create going forward needs to stay as a Swift point. We don't have any other point systems created just yet. So it's basically these two things. Um, I'm I'm hesitant to change any of the badges right now. That like I'll look at progress here. I think this one is triggered to, yeah, community activity. When they write that activity stream message one time, I'm calling that progress, they'll get these 25 points. But yes, again, whatever they write there, it could just be, something of silliness. So you'd have to think differently about how to trigger that when they're going to write something that's an activity stream message. We can maybe talk more about that as a submission thing going forward. But so that's how it works. I hope that helped.